www.classgap.com/en/tutor/javi-montalva. Learn languages while having fun. Please check out my website on the comments. Enjoy the video. Okay. So, Paul y Mark se casaron hace 3 meses. Pablo and Mark got married 3 months ago. Okay. El domingo por la mañana salí, me levanté tarde, me lavé el pelo, desayuné y escribí algunas cartas. What does this mean?
Last Sunday morning I didn't go out, I think.
Sorry, I forgot to write no. Wait a moment, let me type it. No salí. Me levanté tarde.
I got up late.
Me lavé el pelo.
I washed myself. No, I washed my
hair. Yes, so this is an important difference from English. In English, when you talk about part of your body, you actually have to say, I wash myself the hair, or I wash myself the face. We talk like that. Okay? So, me lavé el pelo. So, I wash my hair. You say in English. Desayuné.
Breakfasted or ate breakfast.
I ate breakfast. Escribí.
Yeah, you can say I breakfasted, but it's weird in English. And I wrote cards.
Some letters. Letters. So cartas is letters, like a writing letter, okay, not the ABC letters. Okay. El año pasado vimos a Mercedes Sosa en directo.
Last year, we saw the Mercedes director.
Mercedes Sosa live. So, en directo means live.
It means like live?
Yeah, live. Like a football match live, yeah? En directo.
Oh,
so it's live.
I see.
Yolanda y Arturo. You might hear also en vivo. It's also possible, okay? Yolanda y Arturo vivieron en Argentina hasta 1928.
Yolanda and Arthur lived in Argentina until 98.
¿Qué os pasó anoche? Sorry, ¿qué os pasó ayer?
What did you guys do yesterday?
Actually means what happened to you guys yesterday.
Okay.
So the us here is being used as an object, okay? So what happened to you? So this to you guys would be us. Okay, no sonó el despertador. What is that?
I can't remember what sonar.
Alarm clock.
Oh yeah. The alarm clock didn't go off.
Llegamos tarde.
So we got up very late.
Yeah. So notice that in Spanish you say arrive late, literally. So this is how you have to say to be late. So you have to say arrive late. We already say to be late. We say arrive late. Okay. ¿Cuándo os conocisteis Gala y tú?
When?
When did Gala and you?
When did you guys? No, I don't know what that word is. Conocerse.
Conocerse. Okay, conocerse means two things.
When did you guys
meet each other. All right, like here. So it means to meet each other. So the se bit means each other in this case, okay? Or to know someone for a period of time. Okay. So when do you guys meet each other?
Known each other.
So nos conocimos en 1999.
we've known each other. Well, sorry, we met in '99.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Durante un viaje a Santo Domingo. Okay, that's easy. Yeah.
we lived in
During
Santo.
during a trip to Santo Domingo. Okay.
Oh, I see.
¿A qué hora acabó la fiesta anoche?
What
So,
time did
¿qué
the party finish last
party?
night?
Ujú. No lo sé.
Cabo is
Acabar is to end or to finish. Yeah.
okay.
No lo sé. No lo
So
sé. What
yeah,
is?
because I would have thought in terminar. So are you able to use that in a word as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah. Yeah. ¿A qué hora terminó la fiesta? It's exactly the same. Yeah.
Okay. Acabo and okay.
No lo sé.
Uh,
What is?
no lo sé. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I went to sleep. I went to bed. I
Mm-hmm.
went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
12. A las 12. Yeah. At 12.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes, it is of course. Oh God, yes, of
Mm-hmm.
course it is. Yes.
Mm-hmm. ¿Con quién saliste el domingo?
With who? Who is
Whom? Mm-hmm.
whom?
With whom?
With whom are you? Are you leaving? Are you?
Okay, salir means to leave, but it's more like to go out or get out. Yeah. So in this case, like going out with someone. Yeah.
Who are you going out with on Sunday?
Yeah. So who do you go out with last Sunday? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, who did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Good job. Wasn't easy.
No.
Wait until you get to the regulars.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'm so positive right now.
Don't worry. For the time being, we're gonna stick to regular ones. Okay. So ayer conocí a Donato. So the question would be, ¿a quién conociste ayer? Who did you meet yesterday? And we place this a because we talk about person. So in Spanish, whenever you talk about person, you usually place this a before the person, or when you talk about person, yeah. So that's why we say a quién. Dos. El domingo dimos un paseo por el malecón. So remember the expression dar un paseo, to go for a walk. So we went for a walk, or literally we gave a walk. Yeah. So this is how we speak in Spanish, to give a walk, we say. Okay. El domingo dimos un paseo por el malecón. So what is the question to this sentence? Answer.
All right. I'm lost at this bit, but I'd like to ask you when you say to give a walk, are you able to also say in tomar, as in to take a walk?
Actually, we say dar un paseo. This is expression in Spanish. You have to learn that in different languages, you might use a different verb for the same expression. So, for example, yeah, this is a good example. So, in Spanish, you say to give a walk or dar un paseo. Okay, so it doesn't really mean to give, it means more like to go for a walk. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Or, for example, in English, you say, for example, why do you say to run a company if you're not running? This is the
Yeah.
expression. Okay. Like in Spanish, you would say to take a company, llevar una empresa. It makes
Okay.
more sense to me, but
Yes, it
like
does.
languages are weird sometimes. Just remember the expression, dar un paseo. Don't overthink. Okay. Just by the way, this dar is a verb we use a lot with a lot of different meanings. It's not only to give. It depends on the expression. Okay. So it could be to give or to make feel, or in this case, you would say to go. Yeah. So dar un paseo. That's the expression. Okay. Sorry,
That's
paseo.
what to say.
Okay. So this is the verb you have to use. Dar. Yeah. By this case, I'm asking these people. Yeah. So we know I'm talking at least about two people because this is plural. Yeah. So I have to use the plural form. Yeah. So
Okay.
what we what would the question be here?
Uh,
So the verb is dar, right? Who am I asking? I'm asking one person, two people, three people. Okay. What is demos? No?
I don't know, but it's
Okay.
we, isn't it?
Dar, okay, this comes from that. Dar, okay? This is the past tense of dar. So dar
Okay.
dimos. Okay, we gave, literally, okay? So you need to use this verb in the past, which is dar. So
Uh, um,
don't worry. Let's go through it one more
um,
time. Don't worry. Let me show you again. Okay, this is a very useful verb. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, I want you to write this one down because this verb you're gonna see it a lot. So dar in the past it goes like this: di, diste, dio, dimos, diste, dieron. So literally, I gave, you gave, she, he gave, so on and so forth. But remember, it could be something else. It depends, okay? But the basic meaning is to give. So, di, diste, dio, dimos, diste, dieron. Can you repeat again?
um, diste, dio, dimos,
Mm-hmm.
diesteis,
Disteis. Mm-hmm.
dieron.
Dieron. Okay. Okay, so in this particular question, which one would you use? Any idea?
Dimos.
No, I'm asking somebody else. Or so if I'm asking, I'm gonna ask about myself. That would be a little bit weird. Or about my group. So I cannot say
Okay.
dimos. No? These days. Alright? ¿Por dónde diste un paseo el domingo? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, don't worry. We'll go back to it later.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Number 3. De joven viví 6 meses en Chile. So what is the question?
As a child, I lived in for 6 months in Chile.
Mhm. So the
Where
question
in?
would be, so this is the answer to this question, okay?
¿Dónde viviste?
Perfect. ¿Dónde viviste de joven? Good job. Ok, 4. El año pasado trabajé en una academia.
Last year I worked at a school. Is it?
Language academy, yeah, it's a private school, you could call it.
Yeah. Okay, an academy then is the same in English then. Um, ¿Dónde tra trabajaste?
Trabajaste, yes. ¿Dónde trabajaste el año pasado? Ujú. Anoche hablé con Alicia.
Last night I spoke to Alicia.
Alicia. Ujú.
¿Con quién? Uh, ¿Hablaste?
Ujú.
Anoche?
I think you're getting the hang of it. Okay, I'm gonna teach you this. You're getting the hang of it. Le estás cogiendo el truquillo. Creo que le estás cogiendo el truquillo. Ujú. 6.
Is Trujillo anything to do with
Truco.
tranquil
Truco, yeah, trick. The little
trick?
trick. Mhm.
Okay,
I think you
okay.
are getting a little trick. This is a little expression in Spanish.
Ah,
Mhm.
interesting.
So la
La
semana
semana
pasada,
comí en un mesón. Last week we ate in a mesón. What's a
restaurant.
mesón?
Yes, so it's a kind of restaurant.
Okay,
So it's a kind of, it's one of those places where you can have a homemade meal. Yeah. So that's what we call mesón in Spain,
okay,
like a restaurant basically.
okay. ¿Dónde comisteis?
Good. Perfect. 7.
El sábado pasamos el día con Araceli.
Araceli. Yeah.
Last Saturday, I spent the day with Araceli. ¿Con
Yeah.
quién pasasteis?
There you are. ¿Con quién pasasteis el día el sábado? 8.
Di una fiesta hace una semana. Di, what was that? You, you, you give.
This is important verb. To give. Yes.
So you give a party had last week. So you had a party last week, or I had a
Yeah.
party
I had a party a month. Sorry, a week ago.
a week ago.
Well, I held a party a week ago. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Mhm. ¿Cuándo?
But it's D for you. So cuando
No, no. D is me. Yo di. So
oh,
you.
sorry. Yeah. Okay, so cuando diste
Perfect.
una
¿Cuándo
fiesta.
diste una fiesta? Good. Okay. Let's go back to this one. ¿Por dónde diste un paseo el domingo? Okay, let me tell you about this. ¿Por dónde? This means around where. Okay? Where about. Diste un paseo el domingo. You guys went for walk. Diste un paseo el domingo. Last Sunday. Easy, yeah?
Yeah, when you explain it.
More or less.
Yeah.
We're gonna practice more, don't worry. We have plenty of exercises here. So, una noche me despertó un ruido. So, a noise woke me up. Notice here we say me as an object, yeah? So in Spanish, you're gonna place this before the verb. The me, te, ova, yeah? So, here. So, I got up.
Me levantar,
Me
tar,
levanté.
levantar, tare,
Me levanté.
levantar,
I turned on the light.
encende,
Encendí.
encendí.
Okay, so notice E for AR, E for the other two, okay? And I'm talking about me, yeah?
Sí.
Encendí la luz, and I got near or I approached, yeah? So acerca means near, acercarse is to get near, or to come up to, yeah? Y
Oh, it's not
me, mhm,
la luz me acan,
acerqué, acerqué, me acerqué
Okay.
a la
Yeah, you
ventana.
do spelling to keep the pace
Mhm,
down.
exactly. En la calle, I saw,
Okay.
vi,
B, B.
vi una figura vestida de blanca. So, a figure or shape, yeah? Vestida, clad in white. Cuando la figura me, so when the figure or the shape, yeah, saw
B,
me,
B.
me vio, so yo vi, la figura me vio, yeah. She beckoned me with her hand, yeah. Me
Okay.
llamó, yeah. Me llamó. She called me, literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you following? Yes. If I'm going too
Yeah.
fast.
Uh, I was in one behind, but I think I've caught up now. Yeah.
Okay, notice here you have the verb dar, but in Spanish, I mean, in English, you wouldn't say to give a shout, but we do. So, dar many times is used in the sense of to let out or to emit or to produce, like in this. So I shouted. No, no, wait a moment. I'm talking about the shape here. So she or he shouted.
Okay. So
So she gave a
um,
shout. Literally, she gave a shout.
yo,
Dio, exactly. Dio un
yo.
grito. Dio, dio un grito y la figura got away or got far. Literally, yeah. Se
Se, who, ale, ale,
alejó. Se
alejo.
alejó. She got far away, yeah? Literally. So notice if you look inside the verb, you can see the word lejos inside, yeah? So the verb is alejarse. Cerca, near, acercarse is the verb, yeah? Okay. I went back to bed. So,
Regrese. No, sí.
regresé, yeah, yeah. Be confident. Don't be afraid. Regresé a la cama. I turned off the light.
Apagama. Apagame.
Apagué, apagué la luz, and I went to sleep. Me,
Y me ac- acosté. Acosté.
me acosté. Nunca más. So, volver. Okay,
Much.
volver is a special one as well. Volver has two different meanings at least. So, it
Yeah.
could be to return to a place, go back and back, or to do something again, especially when you have this a afterwards. So, this case means to do something again. So, in the past will be
Volé.
volví,
Volví.
volví. So, nunca más volví a verla. I never saw her again. Okay?
Okay.
Nunca más volví a verla. Okay, let's go through it one more time. So, I'm gonna read it in Spanish, you tell me in English. Una noche me despertó un ruido. An idea?
Um,
So, one night,
I
un ruido, a noise,
so I heard a noise.
a noise woke me up.
Ah,
Okay?
okay.
So, despertar is to wake. Yeah? So, a
Yeah.
noise woke me. Yeah?
Sí.
Me levanté.
I got up.
Encendí la luz.
I turned on the light
Me acerqué a la ventana.
and I went to the window.
I went up to the window. Or I got near the window, literally, yeah?
Okay.
En la calle, in the street,
The street. Yeah. I
vi
saw
una figura vestida de blanco.
a figure. Vestida. Is that dress?
Dressed or clad, yeah.
Sorry, in dress or what?
Clad. Yeah, dress, clad as an adjective. So it comes from vestir. If you remember, vestir is to dress, yeah? So
Oh, I
dressed
see.
in white.
Oh, I see. So the word for dress in Spanish is the same as in English. That can be used both as a dress or to be dressed.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vestido. Vestido could be a dress, or could be
Yeah.
the adjective as well. Mhm.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't
In
know that.
this case, we say vestida because we talk about figura, which happens to be feminine. So that's why, yeah.
Okay. So a feminine figure dressed in
hmm
white.
Okay, it doesn't have to be. Okay, when I say feminine, it doesn't have to be a woman. It means just this word happens to be feminine in Spanish.
Oh, I
So it's
see.
like, so when I talk about gender, it's not about sexes, okay? It's just the word use this particular gender for no reason, okay? So we say
Okay.
la figura, yeah? So it could be a man, it could be a monster, it could be anything, yeah?
Sure.
Cuando la figura me vio,
When the figure saw me,
me llamó con la mano.
uh,
So he or
called.
she called me with her hand,
Oh,
literally, yeah.
okay. She
So beckoned
waved.
me. Yeah, she beckoned me with, or she waved, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dio un grito.
Uh, she on grito. She shouted,
Yep. Y la figura se alejó.
and the figure.
Went
Said,
away.
okay.
Literally got far. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
Regresé a la cama.
Um, I went back to bed.
Apagué la luz.
Turned, turned off the lights.
Me acosté.
Oh, what was I coste? Catorce.
I
And
went to sleep. Yeah, I went to sleep. Nunca más volví a verla.
oh, I can't
I
remember what that
never,
was. Never more.
I never saw her again.
Okay.
So, okay, so volver, in this particular case, volver a, whenever you see this volver a, in English you will say again, okay? But bear in mind, this is a verb in Spanish, so you have to change. Yeah?
Okay, because I thought it was more anuevo, which was again, but you can say volver.
Okay, volver could be two things. It could be this, with this preposition, so when you see this a, it means again. If you say, for example, vuelvo a casa, it means I go back home. Yeah?
Okay.
So you have to look at the context. What makes more sense? To go back to see her? You would say that? No, you would say to see her again, yeah?
Hmm.
So one thing is what sounds natural in Spanish, another thing what sounds natural in English, okay? So you have to bear that in mind, okay? Like in each language we have like our own ways to convey meaning. So it would sound weird if I translate literally from Spanish into English.
Yeah.
So bear that in mind. It's like in Spanish you say La Primera Guerra Mundial. In English you say World War One. Yeah? Why? Nobody knows. Anyway, so casarse, escribir, nacer, nacer again, refugiarse, to get refuge, or to get refugee. Yeah. Regresar, trasladarse. Wait a moment, this is gonna be too difficult. We're gonna move on. Okay, I'm gonna introduce the regular ones. Right. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna do this one in several days. It's gonna be quite a lot to take in one day. So I'm gonna introduce the fear in the past. Okay. So you know the fear in the present. You say digo, dices, dices. You remember?
Yeah.
In the past, you're gonna have a J. So you would be dije, dijo, dijiste, yeah, like that.
Okay.
So with some verbs, you change the root entirely. So I'm gonna give you just three verbs for today. So remember, just remember the first one for the time. So dijo, she or he said. Okay.
Yeah.
Estuvo, she or he was in a place.
Okay.
The other one, vino. So this one is gonna be easy to remember. Remember the word for wine. So the word for wine is vino, but vino also means he or she came. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Another one we're gonna introduce today is hizo. He or she did or he or she made. Just remember this for the time being. Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna take quite a long time to to learn the past. The past is quite challenging. This bit is how the suffixes, so you're gonna change the ending. So as you can see, you change the whole word entirely. You just change the whole root. So that's why this is quite difficult. Don't worry too much. We're gonna we're gonna learn them as they go. Okay. ¿Qué hiciste el domingo? So what do you think this means? ¿Qué hiciste el domingo?
What did you do on
What did you
Sunday?
do last exactly? Estuve en casa con unos amigos.
I stayed at home with my friends.
I
With
was home. I was home. Yeah, right?
Yeah, con unos amigos.
With some friends.
Okay,
Hmm.
unos is some. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you use the word for one, but in the plural, which really, yeah, okay.
Yes, yes, exactly. Hmm. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. Sorry, this one is
Yeah.
quite important. Yeah, could you write it down? Because this one is gonna come up a lot. It's quite easy. So fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fuisteis, fueron. Two different meanings. It could be I went, you went, she went, blah 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 blah, or I was, you were. Talk about personality, all that. Yeah, not talk about place, but the other to be. For example, mm, Alicia fue directora de un banco durante 4 años. So Alicia was director of a bank for 4 years. Antonio fue a Puerto Rico. So Antonio went to Puerto Rico. Okay, one way to tell them apart is by the preposition. So to go, always take this preposition. So in case you get, okay, is that to be or to go? Just look at the preposition. You're gonna know. La civilización Maya, so the Maya civilization was very Pacific. Yeah. So you can imagine this one comes up a lot, especially if you're reading something about history or written in Spanish. It's very common. But also in spoken Spanish. Mm, okay, don't worry too much. Okay. Um, do you have this next to you?
I don't think so.
I think I sent it to you before. Anyway, don't worry. I'll show you now. So, Alba vino a España en 2001. Do you remember this vino?
Yeah, he or she came.
There you are. So, Alba came to Spain in 2001. Unos amigos míos had an accident. An idea?
Mine had an accident at the
So, how
weekend.
do you say had an accident? An idea? Let's take a look. So, this is also a regular one. So, you're gonna take this root TUV whenever you talk about having in the past, TUV, and then this ending. So, tuvieron, right?
Tuvieron.
Tuvieron. I'm afraid you just have to practice this a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this one. So, this is similar to number one, but you need to change the ending. So, vino would be he or she came. How would you say they came? Any idea?
No, vinieron.
Vinieron, there you are. ¿Por qué no vinieron? Sorry, it's negative. ¿Yeah? ¿Por qué no vinieron?
No
Vinieron.
vinieron.
Lucia Paloma a la fiesta. Why didn't Lucia and Paloma come to the party?
Because they didn't
Okay,
want to.
porque no. Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Porque no quieren.
No, this is present. In the past, you're gonna change that. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's bloody difficult. So in the past, you're gonna say kiss and then whatever suffix it takes. So quisieron in this case, yeah.
Sí.
Wait, so porque no quisieron. Where are you? No, quisieron. Come on, quisieron. All right. Number four, similar to number two. So this is they had. How would you say she had?
Uh, fui. Ah. ¿Cuántos hijos? Tub.
Tubo. Yes,
Tubo.
tubo. As simple as that. Tubo. How many children did no, Terry's grandma have? So how many children did Terry's grandma have? Yeah, tubo.
What is the ter? Tere.
Tere is just a person's name. Yeah, Teresa. It's short for
Okay.
Teresa. Esta casa okay, this one, bloody difficult. Okay, construyó. So when you have a UIR verb, this becomes UY and then whatever it takes, okay?
Right.
So this I is gonna get into a Y because you have three vowels together, so it sounds too weird if you say construyó. So it sounds like construyó. So that's one, okay? Esta casa la construyó el padre de Oscar hace 50 años. So this house was built by Oscar's father 50 years ago. Okay. Okay. So hice was she or did made or he or she did. How would you say ustedes? How would you say this one?
¿Qué hicieron?
Hicieron. ¿Qué hicieron
Hicieron.
el domingo? Exactly. So what did you guys do last Sunday? This is ustedes, which is formal. But remember, in Latin America, they don't really use vosotros. They will say ustedes. So bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's easier to talk like that because you have less verb forms. So nada especial, nothing special. So we were home.
Um,
Okay, let me give you a clue. So tener and estar in the past looks very similar. So in the past, I had, you would say tuve. I was, estuve. When I'm talking about place, okay? So we
okay.
were,
Estuvimos.
estuvimos en casa.
Estuvimos en casa viendo. Eh, Enrique. No.
Look at this
Oh,
one.
yes.
So
No.
they,
But it's not they. It was just him. Enrique.
mhm,
No quiero.
quiso.
Quiso.
Quiero is I want, present. I know, it's quite difficult this one. Mm, anoche, nosotros,
Um, tuvimos.
tuvimos. Mhm. Okay, poder goes like this. Put, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So no
Pudimos.
pudimos. Yeah. So podemos is present. Pudimos is past. I know. Probably, I don't know why. In every language, the past is like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like what? Yes, it's particularly in Spanish. This one is especially difficult, but I'm afraid you're gonna come across this one a lot because it's. I mean, it's the one you use when you talk about, for example, yesterday or last year. Yeah. Okay. Morir. You say murieron. So when did they die? Yeah.
Okay.
And this one,
Murieron.
Laura se
Sorry, I can't
casó.
see because of I,
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
I must
Okay.
see if I can move you. Oh no, it's okay. I can move you. It's all right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ignore you. Yeah, yeah, I can move it. Laura se casó. Okay.
Got married. Yeah.
Sí.
Se rompió. ¿Eh? Se rompió un brazo. Okay, we're gonna go through this one more time. So Alba vino a España en 2001. What is that? So Alba vino a España.
With an accident last weekend.
No, no, I'm talking about number one. Alba vino a España en 2001.
I would,
So,
Alba came
Alba
to Spain
came.
in 2001.
Perfect. Unos amigos míos, so some friends of mine, tuvieron un accidente el fin de semana pasada.
Had an accident last weekend.
Perfect. ¿Por qué no vinieron Lucía y Paloma a la fiesta? Porque no quisieron. Ujú. Why?
Uh, why did Lucia and Paloma um,
Come.
uh, not go to the party?
Ujú. Because.
Because they didn't want to.
Ujú. ¿Cuántos hijos tuvo la abuela de Tere?
What?
How many?
Oh yes. How many children
She,
does Teresa,
Tere's
the grandmother, have?
grandma. Ujú. Exactly. Esta casa la construyó el padre de Oscar hace 50 años.
The house was built by Oscar's father
Ujú. 50
50 years
years
ago.
ago. Ujú. ¿Qué hicieron el domingo? What is that? You could also say que hicisteis el domingo, by the way.
Yeah.
So what does it mean?
What did you guys do on
Tú.
Sunday?
Ujú. Nada
Nothing.
especial. Ujú. Estuvimos en casa viendo la tele.
We were in the house and watched TV, and we watched TV.
Enrique no quiso salir.
Enrique didn't want to leave.
Go out, rather. Ujú. Go out.
Didn't go out.
Anoche tuvimos que dormir en casa de Alfredo.
Last night we
Had
had
to. We had to.
went to sleep at Alfredo's house.
Ujú. No pudimos entrar en la nuestra. We couldn't.
I don't know actually. I don't know what Podemos is. Poder. I should know that. What's
Okay,
poder?
poder is a very, very important word. Okay, poder means power as a noun. As a verb, it means to have the power. In other words, to be able, can. Yeah?
Okay.
So,
What?
pudimos is the past. We couldn't.
We
No
couldn't
pudimos.
go in la
Ours.
nuestra at ours.
So, our house, yeah.
Okay.
¿Cuándo,
We couldn't go
cuándo
ours.
murieron? ¿Cuándo murieron los abuelos de Miriam?
When did the grandparents? When did Miriam's grandparents die?
Exactly. Laura se casó la semana pasada y se rompió un brazo. So
Laura.
Laura got married.
Oh yes, got married
Oh, no,
last
wait.
weekend.
Wait a moment, wait a moment. No, no, I made a mistake here. No es casarse, es caerse. Sorry. Se cayó. My bad. Se cayó. She
Oh,
fell.
yeah.
Okay? She fell down.
Okay.
So she fell last week and she broke her arm. Se rompió un brazo. Yeah?
Okay. See.
All right. Um, mm, wait a moment. We're gonna review this. Okay, just a few of these. We're gonna practice the other one. So let me type it here. So you need as, a, hemos, habéis, an, plus the other verb, which is usually hago o ido. You remember that?
Yeah.
So for example, number one,
Sorry, let me move
hoy
this.
mi marido y yo hemos,
What do we do? Oh. Sorry, is that it?
ujú,
Um,
hemos cocinado, right?
cos-
Cocinar, cocinado, ¿ya?
Okay.
We have cooked. Ujú. Okay, let's
Okay.
try this one. Esta semana ellos han
Ido.
ido a la playa para descansar. Hace poco nosotros hemos
Escribos. Escribimos.
escrito. Irregular one, sorry. I'm gonna put it here. Escrito. 4. Esta
What?
tarde,
Escrito when it's
written.
we.
Written.
Nosotros.
It doesn't matter. When you say written, it's escrito. So, he escrito, has escrito, it doesn't matter the person.
All right. I thought it was escrito. Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
irregular.
All
You
right.
remember there are 10 of them that are completely irregular, so you just have to learn by heart.
Yeah.
Esta tarde he
Terminó. Termina.
terminado.
Terminado.
Ya.
Terminado.
Ujú. Ya habéis
Resido.
recibido el sueldo.
Recibir.
Mi jefe me ha
Ah, llamado.
llamado. Tú has
Estado.
estado. Todavía no he
Tu- estilo. Estado.
estado. Nunca he.
Sorry, I can't say it now. It's gone.
Don't worry. Visto. Okay. Um, okay. Okay. This is closed. Yeah.